Hello everybody, it's Axelta here, welcome back to my channel. Okay.
But good God, I think I'm
Okay. So yeah, hello, I'm Axelta, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing that Synchronicity. Okay, I think. So yeah, my game crashed, like, literally just after I finished last episode, so I had to, like, do all the stuff once again. I hope I found something. Wait, let me see. That I haven't seen before. Ah, there's a pod lid.
There's a very worn old notebook hidden under the lid. It looks like someone stashed it here. So
Let's look.
it's an old accounting ledger that still has a few blank pages left in it. From what's written in here, it looks like someone was using it as a diary before ripping out almost all its pages and leaving it inside the oven in the trailer.
He's been talking to his grandparents again, to my dead parents. His absence are getting longer and more terrifying. His mother is suffering too much. We agreed to put the gun inside the cookie box with 2 bullets in the chamber. God forgive us, but when he's gone, there won't be any future for us. Oh no. There's no sewing kit in this box. Cookie box. There's a gun. Oh dear God. The rumble coming from that gash in the sky still terrifies Colin. The exalted one has decided to tear open the sky and is urging his angels to punish us through the wound. That's what Reverend Blake says. He's a holy man. My staff, my colleagues, my superiors, doesn't anyone out there remember, wrote Atkinson? But we have to be strong for the boy. We can't let the great waves strip us of who we are. Interesting. So
It's a bit
folded.
dented. It was used to cover a very large roasting. In fact, it still has some
Interesting. So we have an ouchie on our foot. And what we can do with that?
The mattress. The spring sticking out of the bed.
Hello, my footy hurt.
It's no use. I can hear people whispering the same. And pop them.
What's what we can do? Don't have anything in here.
It's a bit dented, in fact.
Okay, no, that's not what I wanted.
A pile of this oil like in it. It's an unto adult.
I'm not sure because it's not letting us go.
No, I think it would be better to go.
Okay, so do we need to go now? Because I haven't clicked that, to be fair. I think I clicked it like before it crashed. Maybe now I can. Hello!
It's no. The bed frame turned.
There's literally nothing I can do.
This tank. There's no way. I don't see. Use it. I'd better hold on to it. I don't think anyone else would be interested in. Let's see. I could swim. Perfect.
shithole.
I'll have to do this quickly. Well, let's see what we have.
Damn it! What's going on?
I don't see anything but rotten food. Wait a minute. It seems like there's also a small billfold with a bunch of credit. What the hell is this guy doing with so much plastic?
I can't even breathe in this hellhole anymore.
Okay, so we now have a credit card. Maybe you can
Let's
use
see
it
if
on
I-
the wardrobe to unlock it.
Good.
Yes!
But the card is trashed. For my sake, I hope that guy outside never finds out about this.
Yeah, let's... that's not what I wanted to do. Bottle of whiskey. Pillowcase. And also short shoes.
Not just yet. I'm grateful to Rob. It won't take more than a few hours for the wound on my foot to turn really ugly. What for? I'd only end up with an enormous pillowcase.
Yeah, and you can use it.
The pillowcase is quite large.
Oh, I know. You see,
Okay.
I'm
Let's see how
thinking
this
with
between
my
bedspread-
brain. I know that's not happening really
Here's a
often.
little of what's- Here goes. Let's pray this improvised remedy doesn't lead to a delightful case of gangrene.
What bastard put a lid on the drink? You tried to...
I think that guy out there just discovered the reason.
Some coward in this shithole. What? Who was it? Who was it? Come back here.
Oh shit.
Did you hear that noise, Rod?
I don't know. I think it's that poor drunk who's always hanging around the trailer. It's a good thing poor Colin can't hear his insults.
Don't ever say anything like that again, Rod.
I'm sorry, honey. I wasn't thinking.
Ooh, the door is open. Let's go. Hello.
What are you doing here? Get out of here! You've no business being in this room.
Rod, I'm sorry. But what's...
Get out of here, Michael! You didn't see anything, understood? Out! Out!
Okay.
Excuse my outburst. I shouldn't have behaved that way. It's not like me. But this new world brings out the worst in all of us. It's just that I can't stand to see Colin suffer this way. So for your own good, please, stay away from this room.
Away? Why?
It's no use trying to hide it. You're bound to find out sooner or later. Colin is very sick, and the authorities claim his illness is highly contagious.
Highly contagious? Is he one of the dissolved?
Michael, I won't let anyone use that word in my house! Yes, Colin caught that
Okay.
damn disease.
And what exactly does the disease consist of?
I don't know, Michael. No one really does. The only news is what the army brings us. They say the disease is highly contagious, and it's our duty to turn over all victims to the cleanup brigades. But no one has ever come back after being carried off in one of those ambulances. No one. So we can't let them take Colin, do you understand?
Yes, of course I understand.
They say that all the victims are condemned, that there's no salvation for anyone, that at the end of their suffering and their trances lies certain death.
Okay.
I think that even the army is afraid of the victims. Really strange things happen around them, Michael. Things you wouldn't believe.
Like
What
what?
things happen around people infected with the
I'm
disease?
interested now.
Strange things with no possible explanation. In their trances, they go places, Michael. They bring back information. They know things. They talk to people who are no longer with us. And we've been living like this for weeks. The things that are happening around Colin are getting more and more confusing and hard to bear.
Talking to the dead? Jesus. This man's nerves are shot from the exhaustion and stress.
Oh,
But how did Colin
Colin.
get infected?
We don't
Yeah.
know. No one knows how the disease is spread. The only thing we know is that the disease appeared after the catastrophe, and that it's spreading like wildfire.
So the Great Wave brought the dissolved with it?
Yes, but don't use that word again. Not in this house, anyway. It's so cruel and disrespectful. In effect, that's the only thing we know for sure about all this insanity. The Great Wave took everything from us and left us with this epidemic.
What's happening to Colin is terrible. If only there was something I could do.
Well, Michael, you can help us. I'm convinced that our finding you was no coincidence. You've got to help us.
Yeah. Also, I'm thinking, because when we stand in one place for too long, we just got teleported into like another dimension or somewhere in the future or something like that. As you may see on like the start of this episode. Are we the dissolved? One of them, I guess? Are they just teleporting into this other dimension where it's like, I don't know, they can talk with the dead and stuff? Cause, I don't know, I'm just, theorizing. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I don't know, let me know what you think about it.
But you said yourself that
What
all
we
the
can do.
victims are condemned. What can I do?
No, all is not lost. In the camp, there are rumors of a cure. It seems that in the city, on the other side of the fence, the victims have access to a drug. But we can't get it here. And my contacts out there, well, let's just say they can't do anything to help.
So there's a drug that can
So
kill
there's
them.
a drug that can cure them.
Yes, but they say that producing it takes a long time and is very expensive. And so it's reserved for city dwellers who can afford to pay for it. Get us that drug, Michael. I beg of you, please. Colin's time is running out.
Okay, but like, we just fucking waked up. Woken up? God, I don't know. But you know what I mean, like, we don't remember a single fucking thing about this place. We don't know this reality, and this guy, like, fair. He took care of us, like, from the fucking start, I think, or, I don't know, for some time. So, I don't know, maybe he planned it all along, like, okay, we're gonna take this guy, he wakes up, maybe, he will be grateful, and he'll do anything for us, and we don't have to risk too much. But also, like, what do you expect me to do? Like, dude, I don't know shit. I don't know how this reality functions. And you just kinda expect for me to do like fucking impossible. But sure,
Getting
we
involved
do
is
that.
dangerous. I saw that shooting out there. There's also the possibility of infection.
Infection? Are you afraid for your life, Michael? Without our help, you'd be dead right now. Dead. Don't forget that. What's more, I could help you in return. I could help you get back what you lost. Don't you see?
Give me back what I lost? But you hardly know me, Rod.
I know the essential part, Michael. I know that you're a blankhead.
Blankhead? What the devil does that mean?
A blankhead is a person with no memories, who can't remember anything. It seems that
Okay.
the Great Wave had an enormous neurological impact on certain people, Michael. You're not the only one, or even the worst case. There are people who even forgot how to talk and how to walk after the explosion. Some ended up dying of starvation. They forgot what food looked like, how to chew it, even that eating was a necessity. You can consider yourself lucky. You still remember how to keep yourself alive. And that's the important thing. The natural recovery process is slow. It can take months, if at all. Listen to me, Michael. A man without memories is just a shadow, or even worse, he's nobody. I still have some contacts out there. I was an important man in the municipal government. I could trace your name, your data in public records, your fingerprints. I could restore your whole life in the blink of an eye. But please, help us.
I'm grateful for your help, Rod. and for everything you people have done for me. But
Listen to me, Michael. We know that it's possible that our son is condemned to die. In fact, my wife and I have everything prepared for when he leaves us.
We
Our
know.
child is the only thing that keeps us holding on in the new world. Nothing would have any meaning for us without him. So if there is even the slightest chance of saving him, we are prepared to do whatever it takes. Please, Michael, help us. For God's sake, listen to him. He's just a child.
Rod, come in here, quickly!
Bring us that cure, and we'll help you get your life back. Colin is our only hope in this new world. Help us save our future, and I'll give you back your past. I promise you.
I guess. Like, do we have any other option?
No, wait. Bring a drug? Is he out of his mind? That man wants me to put his son's life in my hands? I can barely remember who I am. When I probably wouldn't last more than a few hours out there. But Rod was
Literally.
right. A man without a past is nothing more than his shadow. He offered to help me get my life back, my memories. So if I want answers, I have only one possible course of action: to get that drug.
Yeah, I like how the game is kinda aware how absurd it is.
Before leaving, I should write down everything that might come in handy. If, as Rod says, I'm one of the blankheads the great wave left in its wake.
Do we want to talk to him maybe?
Can I ask you if you...
I'll answer anything you want.
Well,
Okay. I don't need anything from you. Ooh, that's fucking creepy. But also the art style. It's awesome. What? Why again?
damn it. What's going on? It's amazing. Everything's changing again. Everything.
For me, it looks like kind of
Everything's
future.
mutating, and I haven't even moved. I don't understand.
But like the art style is awesome. Like, look,
In the
it's so
distance, you can see
pretty.
the skyline of the city. It doesn't seem that far away. From what people say, things work somewhat better there. Could that be true?
I don't know.
Although it looks hastily and shoddily built, it's surprising to see a brick-and-mortar building amid all these shacks in the refugee camp. No doubt this must belong to someone important, or with very good contacts in here.
Let's look at everything.
It's the enormous fence around the perimeter of the camp, with surveillance from the towers and on the ground. This barbed wire fence intensifies the feeling of claustrophobia in here, making it even more suffocating. A quick glance at these tents is enough to make you realize how forsaken these poor people are, confined against their will inside
Yeah.
the camp.
Let's go to here maybe first. Cause I'm kind of scared to go to like main entrance or just the entrance. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, son. Would you like to get a little closer to the fire?
Thanks, mister. This is a rather isolated part of the camp. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm waiting. That's all. Just wait.
Interesting. You're waiting
You're
for?
And what is it you're waiting for exactly?
Nothing in particular. The usual. For the fire to go out. For sunrise. For it to get cold again. I'm waiting for something to change. Or for everything to stay as it is. I'm just waiting. You're too young to understand.
It's starting to get cold. Where's your tent? Or your trailer?
Yes, I had a tent once. They issued me one when I decided to enter the refugee camp after the Great Wave. The trailer was out of the question. They went to the families with the best contacts. Ah, you know how it is. Even in purgatory, some people are more equal than others.
You say that you decided to enter the camp. Does that mean that people weren't forced to come here?
Oh, no. Of course not. Why would they have to force us? The catastrophe hit the city hard. Those of us who had lost our homes were invited to come here. In principle, it was temporary, just until the authorities got the situation under control and started rebuilding. We used to have food, water, and a place to sleep.
But now it's more like a prison camp than a refugee center. What happened?
I don't really know. I guess something went wrong. The new housing they promised us never got built. And in the end, the army ceased control of the camp. The food ran out, and then the water supply. Nobody bothered to replace them. Seems like our lives didn't matter anymore.
I see.
In time, things in here started to get very ugly. There were riots, uprisings, and the army decided to close the gates of the camp without any notice. One day they decided that no one could enter or leave here. Well, actually, people still could. Enter, that is. Now, this is where anyone who gets in the way in the city ends up. Or anyone they don't know what to do with.
So, this has turned into something like a concentration camp.
That's right, son. That's exactly what it is. You know, it's funny. I remember when my father told us about the war in Europe, about all the persecution, deportations, those overcrowded cattle cars. That all sounded to us like an old movie, an old horror movie. And look at us now. I guess some things never change. They just stop being visible for long enough for us to forget about them.
God, I'm so mesmerized by the animations. Like, I don't know. I feel like usually, like from the point-and-click games that I've played, they don't put so much effort. It's also like not really complicated animation. Don't get me wrong, but like, he just looks at us and then looks at the fire and like, oh my god, it's so cool.
And where's your tent now?
It was stolen from me a while back. They fetch a good price in the black market now.
Stolen? But how could anyone...
You seem to be new in the camp, am I right? These things happen nowadays. It's best to take things as they come. The reality of the new world is very simple, son. The soldiers and the moles do whatever they like on this side of the fence. And the hunter and his men run the black market and all the dirty rackets. I suggest you memorize all this.
The hunter? I've exchanged a few words with him, but I hardly know him. Yes. The man who protected me during all the shooting. He seems like someone with good connections and some answers. Could he know anything about the drug for treating the dissolved? Do you know where I can find him?
You can find him in those barracks at the back. That's his... well, let's say it's his logistics office.
Interesting.
The hunter is very dangerous. Watch your step around him and his men. I happened to meet his father when he was young. He was a violent, degenerate son of a bitch. A real asshole. And I'm afraid his son has followed in his footsteps.
Let's talk about...
So tell me, is there any way to get out of the
So
camp?
tell me, is there any
Probably
way to get
yes.
out of the camp?
Oh, I'm sorry, son. The only way to get out of this camp is to know someone important who can pull strings for you. Or to become a camp mole. Those traitorous scumbags have gate passes.
I see.
I'm not surprised you want to get out of this shithole. You've no doubt got something to do or someone to find out there. Well, they say things are better in the city. That there's order and that things are starting to function again. But who knows? Well, at least they have Reverend Blake and the consolation of Suicide Park.
Suicide Park.
Suicide Park? What's that?
Just a song that drifts into the refugee camp from the other side of the fence now and then. And the first dark stars come out to hang from the sky. We could sit and count them together, you and I, when the sun departs from Suicide Park. I'm sure you still have some hopes, some dreams, I'm afraid you're just too young to understand it.
Reverend Blake. There was something about him in the notebook that we found.
Who's Reverend Blake?
He's a preacher. Sometimes comes from the city
Yeah.
to bring us a little comfort. Now, some people make jokes about him, but many of us believe that he's a prophet. You should hear him speak sometime. His words etch themselves deeply into your soul. That's why he has so many followers inside and outside the camp.
And what was the extent of the Great Wave's impact? How are things beyond the city?
Truth is, I couldn't tell you. In the first days, the chaos was so overwhelming that no one worried about anything beyond their own backyard. We victims were disoriented, cut off from the world. Then I came into the camp, and news from far-off places doesn't reach this prison. I'm afraid I have to leave here to get the answer to that question.
I should be going.
Okay. Let's look around.
Dented, dirty, and in pretty bad shape. In this corner of the camp, there are drums stored everywhere you look.
Can I have one?
Okay. It's impossible to budge these drums at all. I don't know what they contain, but whatever it is, it weighs a ton. It's a thick cable that runs along that building's roof, but I can't see it very well from here. This bright light leaves no doubt about where the entrance to the building is. There are some insects fluttering around it that end up getting scorched by the heat and dropping dead. Another brick and mortar building. That's the second one I've seen inside the camp. These structures stand out like mansions in the misery that dominates this place. Its owner must be someone important.
Yep, let's go inside. I don't know. But I think we'll talk to the hunter in the next episode, because it's getting quite long. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to click the like button down below. If you like me, then subscribe to my channel or check out my oldie series and all the nice stuff. See you next time. Bye.